Hello everyone, this is Sadyk. Hopefully you will be doing good and enjoying health. I would like to keep this video to the point so that you can look into the setup I'm using every day to generate profits, and I will be sharing all the indicators with you, the step-by-step guide how to use them, and I will explain in bit more detail. But before that, I would like to start with a quick story, right? So imagine two people walking into a casino. The first person is a professional card counter. They have spent years studying the game of blackjack. They know the probabilities of every card. They have a strict set of rules. They only bet when the odds are in their favor, right? So they have a precise betting size and they know exactly when to walk away from the table. So they are calm, disciplined, and they treat it like a business. The second person is a gambler. They are there for the thrill. They chase their losses. They bet big on a gut feeling, right? So they get euphoric when they win and desperate when they lose. So they are ruled entirely by emotions or gut feelings, as I said. So both people are playing the same game at the same tables with the same cards. But who do you think has a long-term advantage? Who do you think is still going to be in the game a year from now? So the answer is quite obvious. It's the professional, not because they are always right, but because they have a system, they have rules, and they have discipline. So I will try to explain these rules, this discipline in this video so that you can have a very good success in the stock market, right? So if you are disciplined, if you are moving forward with the set rules, there isn't anything in the world like the stock market, the way it generates profit for you. But if you are moving like a gambler without the rules, without the discipline, believe me, you will ruin your capital. It will simply frustrate you. It will desperate you. While the other people, they are booking profits, you are ending with losing money, right? So this is very important to understand these indicators, and the indicators I will explain to you. You don't need, this is, for example, this is our one screen setup. You don't need fancy indicators or like something like squiggly lines or stuff like that. You only need these indicators, and I will oh, by the way, these are custom indicators. You will not find them openly on the trading view, but I will explain to you the importance of every indicator, and I will explain to you how you can generate big profits while using these indicators and set of rules and remain in discipline, right? So this is, you can say, the most important tool in your entire toolkit, the charts, the indicators, right? So imagine you are dropped into a dense, unfamiliar forest with no map, no compass, and no idea which way is north. So every sound is a threat. Every path looks the same. You would feel lost, anxious, and completely reactive, right? So you would be just trying to survive. So now imagine I hand you a detailed map of that same forest. Suddenly everything changes. You can see the rivers, the trails, the dangerous cliffs to avoid, and the clear paths that lead to safety. You are no longer reactive, you are navigational. You have a plan, right? So that map, that is your price chart. These are, this price chart has an indicators, the navigation, right? And for a trader, these indicators, they are not just a bunch of squiggly lines. It is your reality. It is your map out of the wilderness of market noise and emotional chaos, right? So what this map basically tells you, every single bar, every candle on this screen, it's not just data, it's a story. It's a visual story of the most fundamental battle in all finances, which is the battle between the bulls and bears, right? So the bulls are the optimists. They, you can simply call them the buyers. They believe the price will go up. They are the ones putting their money on the line to push prices higher, right? And they provide the demand. While the bears, they are the pessimists, they are the sellers, they believe the price will go down, they are the ones willing to sell their shares, applying pressure and pushing the price lower. They provide the supply. So, and this battle is not a once in a while event. It's a brutal ongoing war that is fought every single second of the trading day. Millions of orders, billions of orders, and this chart right here is our after action report. It shows us exactly how that battle unfolded over the last minute, the last hour, the last day, the last week, etc. So did the bulls win the day and push the price higher, or did the bears dominate and force a retreat? The chart does not have an opinion. It does not have an ego. It just tells us exactly what happened. It is, you can say, the unbiased score of the endless game, right? So the most important thing you need to understand is that, as I said, that you need navigation in your plan. Otherwise, you will be a lost person, right? So suppose some stock, I'm sharing the strategy of a common trader, what they do and how they lose money. They hear some news, right? XY news on the stock trades, on the Twitter, which we call x.com. And then what they do, they simply jump into that stock without doing any analysis, without looking that the price, it's already quite up now, and this is not the safe point to enter, and they just take entry on the basis of hope. So remember one thing, in trading, if you want to build it as a career, if you want to book big money in the stock market, which people do obviously, and if you want to be very successful in the stock market, you just have to follow the rules, the disciplines, this chart right in front of you, right in which on your screen, and it will explain everything to you, whether you have to take re-entry, whether you have to, jump into stock, or what exactly will be the case, right? So these are the 8 indicators, right? And we will only use these indicators to understand what exactly is going on. If you will use multiple charts, multiple screens, it will simply make your mind like a complex one. So I just want to keep these things quite simple, right? And I will explain every indicator with you right from start, what exactly do, how you have to use them, and how you have to apply on your charts, right? So let's start, you can say, with a new chart, with a fresh chart, right? So I am going here and I am creating a test chart for everyone, right? So this is our new chart. So this is obviously, to create these charts, you need to have an account on TradingView, and I will share with you the link to register on TradingView, so that you can have some, like $15, something like that. It will contribute to your membership as well. The Black Friday sale is coming up on TradingView in a couple of days, so you can make good use of this sale as well to generate to have good deals. So right now, so see, this is screen right in front of you. You will see here like a volume. You can simply delete it. Right now, split the screen into 2 parts. How you will do that? You can see here this layout setup. Just simple click on it, and the first one, make it look like this way, right? So what you will do now, change this RTH to ETH, right? Extended trading hours, because it will include both the pre-market, regular hours, and the after hours. Now, to make both charts look familiar, you need to again click on this layout setup, and you have to sync the chart, right? So you have to click, you can see the right hand corner here, you have to switch on, or you can toggle all these options: symbol, interval, time, and date range. So what will happen if you will type any chart or any ticker? You can say, for example, I just click on CMCT, it will load on the same ticker will load on both the layouts, right? So this is how we will divide them and how we will be using them. So on the left hand side, we will keep this one, the left one, the Heiken Ashi candles, right? And on the right side, we will be using the normal candles. So whatever I'm explaining to you guys, or whatever I'm telling to you guys, this is based on my experience, and this is based on the profit we are making every day. And this is how we remain in the trade for a long time, and how we keep on booking profits while minimizing our risk as well. So the very first indicator, once I will give you access on the page, you can add the indicators in your favorites, right? And then what will happen? The indicators will show in your favorites, or in my case, because these are my scripts, so these are showing here. So the very first one I will add here as a crystal trend, right? So here is the crystal trend. This is basically a combination of, in fact, a quite complex coding is going on behind the scenes, you can say. So for your ease, you do not have to understand the coding. You just have to understand the language of these indicators, what these lines are showing, right? So here you can see the three lines. The first one is the green one. We call it a fast line. Then we have a orange line. This is a medium one. And then we have a slow line, which is a purple one, right? So the concept is that once these lines are in this order, which you are see right now on your screen, that the purple, it will be below, then will come orange, and then we have a green. It means that the stock is in a very good condition, is in a very good trend. Otherwise, just come here to explain you guys, just look at this place. The medium one is, the slow one was okay, but here you can see the two disaligned lines. The green was going up, the orange is going up. So it means that the stock is like not in a good trend on a 15 minutes chart, right? So you have to, I will explain from the day trading point of view and from the swing trade point of view, that how you will be shortlisting these trades. So first thing is that you are here, and now what you're doing, you want all these lines to be in a order. So we have seen here, right? Here, these are in line. The stock price is going up and up. Here, what is happening here? The stock price, you can see it more like a consolidation, or even the price is going down because it's not a very clear trend. So if you have to day trade, you can go for 15 minutes. Ideally, I personally trade on 15 minutes. If you are a very conservative trader, like you want quick in, quick out, then you can go for a 5-minute chart as well. This setup will work on Forex, on crypto, on stock market, on every time frame you can use, right? So on the day trading, I would suggest you to go for 15 minutes, right? And then if you are, as I said, conservative, like you want just 5-10%, you can simply go for the 5-minute, or even you can scalp 1 minute. I will show you a few examples that how you can get a good profit from scalping on 5 and 1 minute. Though it's not very suggested, but it's like, for the advanced, you can say, traders. So you can see now these lines are going up, right? So it's in a good shape. If you want, remember one thing, even from the day trading point of view, you have to see the overall trend of the stock. What is happening on the daily chart? What is happening on the 4-hour chart? What is happening on the 1-hour chart? So if 1-hour and 4-hour chart are quite good, or even daily chart is quite good, then you can remain in the stock for some time. You can book more profits. But there will be the cases I will show you that the day is not looking good, 4-hour is not looking good, but it is looking good on the 15 minutes. You can scalp it, and then you can quickly come out of the trade. Remember, there isn't anything in the hope or emotions or gut feeling in the stock market. Those who are doing it, they are simply, you can say, they are exhausting their money. They are just, getting loss after the loss, right? So we are, so this is the first indicator, right? So let me open it a bit here. You can see that, for example, all the lines here, they were all, the trend is going down on the 15 minutes chart, right? So if you enter here at 9.51, seeing that the price, it made a bit spike, you are going to enter, but what will happen? You will eventually end up in loss. So for example, you have taken an entry on 9.5, it went to like, if you are scalping, obviously, you will be moving with tight stop loss. If you are doing trade on 5 minute and 1 minute, it will not happen that you will go for the 20% loss or the 30% loss. In that case, you will go for the 5% loss, 10% profit, and so on. Quick in, quick out. It is not the case that you have taken a trade and then it's going 30% and you are just waiting for it. So this is how the people, they lose money, right? So move with the stop loss, move with with the clear plan, what exactly. So if you are following these indicators, you will definitely have a clear plan. So this is a very first indicator. Once we will combine all the indicators, you will have a very clear picture that what exactly is happening, or should I take entry in it or not, or for how long I should remain in this particular stock, right? So this is the first one. the CMCT. I can show you other examples. This is SGBX, right? So look at here what is happening in this particular stock. So the yellow bars, it means that the buyers are always they are dominant in this candle or in this particular time frame. So on the 15-minute chart, it was going good. We have given it today, right in start, that it's looking good, and it was going up. Now assume for a second that you are unable to take entry in SGBX for any reason. You are dining out, you have some office work or stuff like that. So do not take a panic entry that the stock is going up and I have missed the entry. No, remember, the stock will always give you an option for re-entry, whatever the case is. Even if it will go, even SGBX, it's looking strong. If even it will go to $10, started from $3, they will give you chances again and again, and I will show you how they give you chances. So what happened here, there is a terminology I often use, and I explain to people in training especially, that the purple line, it's like at the lowest, then the orange line, the green line, it was like it was above. Once the green line comes this way, like you can say another clue that all the lines are perfectly aligned. This concept that when the purple line is going below and then orange line and green line comes into an effect, we call it a perfect align. So once a stock is perfect aligned, it means that it has a very good chance that it will go up, right? So you can backtest this on multiple cases, on multiple stocks, right? I will show you a few examples as well. So let's move forward with our next indicator. So remember this option. So here at this particular time at 13:30, at this candle, it was showing me that it got perfectly aligned and it has a quite a good rhythm that it will go further up. And see what happened here. From 5.06 or 5.28, when the candle got closed, you took entry, it went all the way to 7.16, right? So this is the 15-minute chart. If you scroll it into like 1-hour chart, which I was explaining you that you have to see the bigger time frame, right? So we are here at this particular time. So what is happening on this particular time, that you see all this is a strong trend. All the lines are aligned, right? The purple one, then orange one, and then the green one. And by the way, here it got perfect aligned at this particular candle at 3.33. And then what happened? It's going all the way above, right? So this is it means that it is showing a very good trend on the 1-hour chart as well. Now let's go to 4-hour chart, right? So on the 4-hour chart, and you have to utilize it. See, if you want to, I'm stressing it again and again that you have to make it an habit. That what exactly is the case. You want to see all the charts here. So you come here. Here at this particular point, not all the lines got aligned, but at this particular point, at this candle, all the lines got aligned again. So on the 4-hour chart, it was looking again a very good one, right? So at least test the 4 hours that what exactly is happening, especially if you are doing it from a day trade point of view. But in some cases, it will happen that 1 hour will be good, 4 hour will not be good. So if you are getting good support from the 1 hour, then go for scalping. 4 hour, if it is good on 4 hour, then it's a best case, right? So this is the first indicator, and obviously we will not make our decision on the basis of one indicator. So what we will do, I will go back to the 15 minutes because I'm explaining to you from the day trading point of view, and I will add an other indicator here, right? So my second indicator, which I will add, is RSI enhancement, right? It is not a typical RSI. It is some enhancement, some you can say some based on my experience, my strategies, and stuff like that, right? So this is the second indicator right in front of you. So the concept here is that you can see two lines, the green dotted lines and the red dotted lines, what they are explaining to you. Once this green bar is above the blue bar, it means, and especially above the dotted lines, it means that the stock is in a very good trend, especially if you have taken entry or if you have seen someone somewhere here, right? Even in this case, you can see the blue line is above and the purple line it's below. It's basically green line, but still it's not the ideal trend, but you can say a good trend, right? Because it's trending above the green dotted line, and this is the buyer zone, right? So this area, the gray one, it's like a consolidation zone below the red ones, they are the seller zone, and this is the buyer zone. So the current setup, which you can see here, this is a very ideal case that the green bar is above the blue one. But if somehow you can see that the blue bar is above this one but above the dotted line, it's still a very good case, right? So now you can see you got confirmation from RSI enhancement as well, that once you have seen the perfect line, right, on the 15-minute chart, you have seen the RSI enhancement above the green dotted line. It means that the buyers are still dominant. You have taken an entry, right? And what exactly was happening on the 1 hour chart, let me go through and let me show you, right? So this is 1 hour chart, and see how beautiful the setup was. As I told you that the green line, it was above the blue line and obviously above the dotted green lines. It means that the buyers are strongly dominant. And what happened here, like we said, that it got perfectly lined at this point. You can see what happened from all the way to like current point. It still has a potential that it can go up, right? So, and then the 4 hours chart, right? So here again, see green line is above the blue line, above the dotted lines. It's in a very good trend. So the two indicators we got confirmation from, you can say, crystal trends and the RSI enhancement. We got two indicators, two confirmations that we can take re-entry, especially on this. After looking into this chart, if you have taken an entry here, it was quite good. Obviously, we have to give an entry quite early today because I have seen its bigger time frame and we have given it in our groups. So it made a very, a very good profit so far. So let's move on to our next indicator, and our next indicator is this one is bulls versus bears, right? So this is my third setup. Now, see here, what exactly this is showing. This is basically showing the green bars. They are basically bulls. The red ones, they are basically, you can say, the sellers. Now, see here, on any bar, once the green bar is way big, like it is 31, in this case, at this particular point, on this particular trend, it means that the buyers are coming up, right? So you can see buyers are bigger than the sellers, and it is going up and up. The green lines, it's clearly and a visually, clear diagram after looking into this particular pattern that the buyers are strong here. When the buyers are not strong, what will happen? For example, in this particular chart, yes, you can see here what is happening. The sellers were strong. So see, you can see the picture right in front of you. It will be the clear white, right? So you have to avoid, if you want to take short entry, then you can try this. But for the long entries, you have to keep in mind this bulls versus bears combination, and you simply cannot try it on your chance or your gut feeling that what exactly is happening. The stock twits is saying that it will go to $15, $20, something like that. So I can show you the post, what people are posting right now, and do not go for them. For example, let me search you SGBX. Someone shared me a post that it will go 170x, which is, I'm not sure where is that post, but you can simply find in this ticker. So just do not go for these things, right? Just look into the charts, just look into the patterns, what exactly is going on. So this is the 15-minute, and once and now see here, 1 hour chart, right? The bulls, they are quite dominant. You can see the big bars as compared to the very little red ones, right? And similarly, you can see the 4 hours, right? Again, so it is showing again the big bars, the sellers, they are quite less, right? So in case of day, it is getting good on day as well. But as I said, that if you are trading on the from the day trading point of view, go for 1 hour and 4 hours chart. And if you want to find opportunities on the 5-minute chart, right? So you can see here how many opportunities you got. I do not see personally 5-minute chart. I'm explaining to you guys. So see here, it made a move, but here it got perfectly lined. You can see 2 lines here, it got perfectly lined, 4.39, and see what it got consolidated a bit. But once these lines crossed, you can see this one, the green one got up above the dotted line. This is a perfect ideal combination, I said. So it went from 4.422 all the way to 5.77. Similarly, once it got perfect, got all the lines aligned, you can now see that it is making up again a move from 5.14 to 7.16. And see here, this indicator, see here, green bars are bigger than the red ones. So these are the 3 indicators on your left-hand side. Now, coming to the right-hand side, because the more confirmation you got, you are not confusing yourself. You are just getting more and more confirmations about the ideal setups, right? I will show you all the indicators, how they're working, and then we will run through a few examples as well so that you can get better idea that what exactly need to do. And the more practice you will do, obviously, it will be very good for you to generate very good profit. So now on the right-hand side, we will put a bit more indicators so that we get more and more confirmations as a side. So first, we will be adding the fusion trend one, right? So here, this indicator has three parts, right? The first one is like you can see the bull here, right? And the green bar, the green one, it means a trend is strong. And if the candles are trending above this green line, it means the stock is in a good trend, right? And if it is red, like here, it means that the candles are below this red line. It means that the stock is going downwards. Sometimes it will happen. You will see that the stock, it will try to cross this candle and it will come down, or even if it cross the candle, but the line remains red, it means that the stock is still in downtrend. You can see another very important thing here, the black circles, right? So the black circles are basically another confirmation of the trend. Once they are below the candle, it means it is in a good trend. But if they are down, like we can see here, in this case, from this point, from 3.18, it means that the trend is going to is going down now. So what happened here? See, at this point, 3.18, it went all the way till this point. So and then the one thing here, the numbers on the candle, these are basically sequential numbers. So it means the one always means that the trend is going to start now. So this alone indicator gives you enough information or very good information which you can combine with the other indicators to make a solid decision, right? So another very important thing, you can see on the same candle, you will see bull here, and on this candle on the left hand side, you can see the buy here. So if you see the bull and buy on the same candle, along with the confirmation of other indicators, obviously, like the number one candle here, the green line, all got aligned. RSI enhancement was supporting this line, right? See here, the value of bulls 83 versus 5. So it means that the trend is going to start, and see what happened afterwards. It made a run from 2.27 to 7.68, right? So this is the big trend, right? And if you move on to the 15 minutes chart, obviously this is some days ago, so you can you will come to know that all the indicators should be supporting. This is today, so obviously let's discuss this example. So maybe you are here, you have seen that the price moved from 2.61 to 2.94, and then you have started to think that it may go up, but see what is happening here. The bull versus bear, nothing is supporting. Here you can see the consolidation in RS enhancement. Lines were not aligned. This is like cutting candle above the, even it turned green, but it's like cutting the candle from below. So to remain in a good trend, the candle should be above the green line. And if you turn into the 1 hour chart, you will come to know this thing, that the 1 hour chart, excuse me, wasn't supporting it all. So see here, the lines were not aligned. Our enhancement is like consolidating, and see here, by the sellers are heavier. So obviously we will not take entry on the basis of all these indicators. So all I want to show you the importance of these indicators and how you should use it. So we will add another one, and this is an important one as well, and this is a heaviest flow indicator. So if it is red, obviously no entry for no long-term position. This is just showing that the sellers are dominant, right? So if you want to take long position, obviously it should turn blue, right? But see again, the other indicators, now see here, the Helios flow is supporting, but other indicators are not supporting, especially these crystal trend lines. This one, the left hand side is totally opposing the entry, right? So so you have to use all the indicators in combination, right, to make a decision accordingly. And if we see like SGBX today, and let me shift it to 15 minutes chart, right? See here what happened. It's the Helios flow. The lines were clearly dark green, and then even the light ones, it means that the trend is slightly down, but again, the light ones can turn into dark ones as well as we have seen here. So if the background is like a dark gray, sorry, a light gray, it means a clear breakout. If it is dark one like here, but the lines are blue, it means that the trend is good, but not very strong one, right? So here in this case, it was a strong trend. So you can use this one in case of red. Obviously, if you want to take long position and the Helios flow is red, you will not take any position, right? And we will add another important one, which is adaptive volume heat map, right? So this is adaptive volume heat map. What this indicator is doing, The purple line is average volume, and the green line, if it is green, light green, it means that the buyers are dominant. If it turns red, then obviously it means that the sellers are dominant. So always take this indicator into account, that what the people or what the buyers and sellers are thinking. So the green one always above this one, it means that the buyers are in good trend. So let me show you an example which we were saying, like CMDM. Right, so see here, the red one means sellers are dominant, and see here the spikes and all down. So this is just 15-minute chart. So obviously you will not take position once it is red or orange. You will only take position once it is like a light green. So this is the advantage of heat volume. And if you look into again on the bigger time frame, SGBX, right? So you will see this is a strong, indication that the buyers are dominant. The light greens are the buyers, right? So this is how you will be making use of this volume heat map indicator. And the last one, but a very important one, is bull bear clash. So how you will be using bull bear clash? You will be like, let's evaluate this. So this line, you can see the blue line, the red bars, they are again buyers, right? So if the momentum is like going up from 15 or in ideal case 20, then you can, it means that a good momentum is there, right? But you have to take even this indicator act as a, this gives an idea that whether the buyers, they are exhausted or not. So if the value, for example, let me show you the example from today of this new stock, right? So here you can see what was happening at this point. The value went to 79, right? You can see the bull bear clash value 79. It means that the buyers are quite exhausted now. So if the value is above 60, then you need to be careful. Then you should move with stop loss at some profit point. But eventually, it does not mean that it cannot go up, but you need to be very careful once the value goes up, especially from 55, 60 and above. So you can book profits accordingly, right? So we will be making use of these indicators. And this is the only set of indicators you need, and you can use it on any time frame, on 15 minutes, on 5 minutes, 1 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, right? So let's see this example right in front of your screen. If you have any doubts in your mind, you can see this indicator, like all the 3 lines were in mind. You can see RS enhancement, you can see bull and bear values, bull bear clash, it was in perfect position, volume was supporting it, Helios flow was supporting, all the indicators were supporting it, and it made a massive run to this point, right? Sometimes a stock is making a very good move, but you are unsure that what will happen or where I should be very careful. So in that case, you need to take care extra care. For example, if you can add one additional, even if you can add on a separate screen, or you can you don't need this particular indicator every time. You just want to check, only support and resistances, and that's all. So here, like in case of ZVXI, it was moving good, but you can see it got rejected by the red line. This is a strong resistance zone, strong resistance line. Obviously, it got rejected from here, and it obviously could not go up. So similarly, in case of CMDM, it tried to clear this point. You can see this one. This is a pivot point at 3.46. You can see 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it tried to clear this pivot but could not. So you have to take, in case of day or on the RB chart, you should see this pivot point, that where exactly it is, because the stocks very often gets rejected from this pivot zone. There will be the cases that it will go up, but in case of this case, in case of the CMBM, it got rejected from pivot again and again. And then obviously you need to be extra careful from these resistance zones. And this is how you can keep rolling your profits. Let's review a few examples when it comes to swing trading, right? In swing trading, our concept is same, right? We will use the indicators in the same way, but we look into we look into daily and weekly charts for the swing trades. For example, this was MGH, right? So what happened here? Obviously, first I will be checking it this way. Here you can see the black circles, they just got started. Here you can see the bull has been made. It was the first candle. I'm just explaining this one, the first indicator, the trend detector. And then it was, a solid candle. This is a Marubozu type candle, like buyers are quite dominant, right? and then we got support from the volume as well. You can see here the blue, it was red and it converted into green. It was going up again. The buyers were dominant here, and all the three lines aligned here. So it was a clear symbol that the stock is going up. And we have seen some recent examples. Like, let me show you an example of DTCK, right? So look it here. So you can see all the lines aligned here. It made a bull, right? So obviously you will not always take entry on the bull. You need confirmation from the other indicators as well. This is what I want to stress. But once it made a bull, it was like not a big movement, but on the very next day, you can see the RS enhancement on the left-hand side. It turned into green and blue, ideal case. You can see bulls were dominant in bulls versus bear indicator. All the three lines in the crystal trends, they got aligned. And here you can see confirmation from Helios flow. You can see confirmation from bulls and detector, bull bear clash. And what happened afterwards? See the run it has made all the way from 1.04 when it was closed on $1 to 6.89. One thing I want to tell you guys, for example, if you have taken a swing entry, it's not necessary that you will always look for the higher profits. You can keep selling on different profit targets, even if it is looking good on daily chart. For example, you sell 20% once it's up 20%. You can sell another 10% once it's up 30% and so on. Keep rolling your profits so that one fine day it shouldn't happen that all your profits go wasted in one single news. For example, here, if you are trading, for example, even if you have taken entry at $1, so what happened on this day? They have released news that there was offering news probably. So what happened? It went free fall from 6.89 to 1.41. So do not give all your profits in this way. Keep selling your profits, or keep selling your shares on different profit points. So this is how you will be making use of these indicators. So here you can see what happened. Bull was made. The black circles, they just got started, and it was a massive run afterwards. And you can see all the indicators were supporting it, right? So this is how you will be making use of it. So you can take these, you can make a multiple cases, a big runs. For example, let me show you example of how you will see on the weekly chart. As I said, that whatever chart you will use, you will get great examples. So this is our GTI on the weekly chart. If you guys remember, the people who are part of Swing Group, we have given it in May that it is a long-term stock. So when I say long-term, it means that I am looking into weekly chart. So what happens here? All the indicators were supporting. You can see not a single indicator was saying that it's going otherwise. So the weekly chart, what happened all the way from $15 to $58, or approximately $60 four times in approximately 3 months time. So so this is how you will be making use of these indicators. Whatever in time frame you will use, from 1 minute to 1 week, even to 1 month, these indicators will be supporting the big setup, the good setups, and obviously the bad setups. If you want to short it, obviously you can take the other route. For example, all the indicators, they were not supporting it. For example, let me show you the 15 minutes or even 5 minutes of this stock. So what's happening here, you can see everything is red, right? So here, sellers dominant, all the things. So every single indicator, you can see all the reds, no momentum at all, no buyers at all. Here, RS enhancement, it has given up, right? So you can see the sell here as well. So all the indicators, they were going against it. So make use of these indicators. Do not rush into the trade. Just have a you can say take a sigh of relief. Just analyze your stock. If it is a very good setup, obviously, if it is even a 5-10%, it does not matter. But if it's a spike and you just quickly get into it without doing your homework, without looking into the indicators, you will get trapped. You will get trapped badly. So do not do this. Just try to be disciplined and a professional trader, which I started right in my video, that you should not be a gambler. You should have set rules, disciplines, and this is how you can get a big success in the stock market. I will remain on my word that there is no business, no work in the world which gives you so much profit in the stock market, except the stock market. So you will earn big in the stock market, right? But you have to follow rules, disciplines, and other things. So see here, we were discussing earlier today that the people, they may think that it's going down, but it wasn't the case, and it again got support, and now you can see 6.87, the 1 hour and the 4 hour. See here what's happening. So it was just a red candle. The people think that it's going down, but it's still in a very good trend. As I said in the video earlier, where it went down to, I think, I don't remember the price it was going down. So still has a trend. Still it has a potential to go up. So maybe we can see it to, you can say 8, 9, or even $10 very soon, right? Thanks for watching. If you found these indicators helpful, imagine what you can achieve with full access to my real-time trading signals and custom tools. I share daily trades, swing trades, and advanced insights inside my subscription groups. The link is in the description. Take a look, join if it matches your trading style, and let's grow together. See you in the next video. And before you go, hit subscribe, drop a like, and stay connected for more powerful trading content. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good